Filming from GenCon 2016. I'm here with David at the booth of Z-Man Games, and David here is demoing Broadsides, a new release by Z-Man Games, and he has agreed to tell us a little bit about this new game. Thank you, David.
Thank you. This is Broadsides. It's a two-player game, 1 versus 1. Each person is the captain of a pirate ship, and what you're going to do is you're going to try and destroy the other pirate ship or the other ship's captain and their first mate. Those are the two winning conditions. And the way this game works is each ship gets to pick 2 different cannons for their ship. The 18-pounder is kind of like an average, it's average at everything. The long 9 cannon is kind of like a heavy damage, very accurate, but easy to miss. And this has a very good range of attack, the carronade, but it doesn't get perfect shots very often. So it's kind of like a scatter shot. And what we're doing is, at the start, each ship is going to have a gunner. They're going to pick which cannon they want to shoot from, and then they're going to pick where they want to fire at the other person's ship. You can fire at the sails, you can fire at the crew members, or you can fire down at the hull. And one of the ways you can win is by destroying 10 out of the 14 planks of the opposing ship. As the firing and damage is dealt to ships, crew members will be destroyed, or sails will be lost, planks will be destroyed, and you start getting penalties. Penalties to how many cards you can have in your hand, how many cards you can attack with, and kind of your accuracy. These make you worse at evading damage and preventing damage to yourself. And so the different cannons get different target cards, and you're kind of managing your hand, which are resources for firing. You're trying to make a bullseye with these cards and see how good of a shot you can make up, and that's going to determine how much damage you deal.
So basically you're going to use 2 cards, and you're going to use the value and you cross-reference that card to determine where you're going to hit on the target?
Correct. So if I want the bullseye, I need a 4 and I need a 1. But I have a 2, so I can get a good shot. It's yellow. What you're going to do is you're going to look at what color that is, and then on the cannon, it's going to tell you whether it's a good shot, a perfect shot, or a poor shot.
Oh, I see.
And that's going to determine how much damage you can do with that shot.
Oh, nice.
So with the perfect shot, I can deal, if I'm attacking this crew, which has 6 markers there, my potential damage is 6 when I fire. Now when I fire, I have to choose which shot I'm using. So if I'm using these shots, I pick which shot I want to fire from. Now since I'm targeting a black zone and I don't have a black shot here, I'm going to just discard one of those. I lose 1 potential damage because the shot is not good at hitting the crew. It's better at hitting the hull. So I'm going to reduce the damage by 1 from that. And then I'm going to check for any cannon penalties. Now since I have all my crew, all my sails, they're all there, I don't have any penalties. But as you start losing crew members, you start getting penalties to your damage. So then I'm going to check my target card. I line these up, I cross-reference. I have a yellow marker, which is good, and this cannon gets a -1 damage on a good shot. So now I reduce it again. And the last thing that the opponent can do is they can evade. And when they evade, they're going to have cards in their hand. They can discard, by evading, you can discard a straight. And when you discard straights, the number of cards you discard is going to determine how much damage you avoid. Because these 2 aren't the same suit, it only reduces the damage by half. So it reduces the damage by 1. So those are discarded. And then you apply the damage. I get to deal 3 damage to this zone. And so those 3 crew members can hit Davy Jones' lockers. And they're dead. And then that's kind of the end of the firing. You do a phase called zoning in, where I pick a new cannon. I can target a new zone. I get new target cards. And then it's the next person's turn. So the game is a lot about managing your resources. You can use these cards for firing. You can use these cards for evading. There's an option called shear off, where you can discard a straight to make your opponent discard a bunch of cards, so you can disrupt them. And then you're also managing your actions, so every turn you get 2 actions. You can aim by putting a card down as an action. You can draw a card. I can discard 2 cards to put another shot in here. Reload. I can reload my cannons. I can repair my ship. If my ship's destroyed, I can discard cards to move guys around, to repair something that's broken.
Lots of options.
Yeah, a lot of options. So it's about managing your resources, which are these, and it's about managing how you spend your actions. And you have a lot of different options in doing so.
Excellent.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I say in the process, you're just trying to destroy the opponent's ship. You can destroy their sails. It's a lot of penalties for that. Destroy their crew members, destroy their hulls, and the last pirate standing wins.
And how long would you say, how long does it take to play a game, typically?
I haven't played a full game myself, but I think around 45 minutes to an hour. So 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is Broadsides, a new release by Z-Man Games, available here at GenCon 2016. Again, thank you. Thank you,
very much.
David, for telling us about this game.
Yeah, thank you.